Hello, good day, viewers. Here is a words problem question under AP and GP. The question reads, the second term of geometric progression sequence GP is equal to the nth term of arithmetic progression sequence AP. The first terms, common ratio and common difference are all equal and non-zero. We're asked to find the sum of the first 5 terms of the geometric progression sequence. Alright, let's get started. Let's start with GP. GP, that is geometric progression. Every time you take Tn is equal to A multiplied by R to the power of n minus 1, for which A is the first term, R is the common ratio, and n is the nth term or number of terms. But for arithmetic progression AP, every time you take Tn is the same thing as A plus n minus 1 multiplied by D, for which A is the first term, n is the nth term or number of terms, and D is that constant common difference. But according to the question, it stated that the second term of GP is equal to the 8th term of what? Arithmetic progression sequence. Alright, let's evaluate the second term. Here, we need the second term here. And we need the 8th term here. That is when n is equal to 2 here and n is equal to 8 to the other side. Okay, for GP, when n is equal to 2, we have T2, that is the second term, equal to A R to the power of 2 minus 1. And 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, second term is given as AR. What about 8th term of AP? We have T8 to be equal to A plus 8 minus 1, then multiplied by D. Therefore, T8 is equal to A plus 7D, right? So according to the question, it stated that this second term is equal to this 8th term. So let us equate them. This implies that AR is equal to A plus 7D. Let's go back to the question. According to the question, it stated that the first terms, that is for both arithmetic and geometric, common ratio, that is for GP, and the constant common difference for AP, they are all the same, which implies that A is equal to R equal to D, right? A equal to R also equal to D. So let me equate them to be something else like X. So wherever I have A, R, or D, I'm going to substitute that with X. And remember, they said they're all non-zero, right? They could be any other integer. So I have X multiplied by X, which is the same thing as A times R, for which A is X and R is also X. This is equal to X, for which A here is equal to X, plus 7X, right? Because D is also equal to X. To the left-hand side, we have X squared equal to 8X. Let us bring 8X to the left-hand side. We have X squared minus 8X, the whole of this equal to 0. The left-hand side can be factorized because we have X in common. We bring 1 out. Inside we have X minus 8. The whole of this equal to 0. Now that we have two factors multiplying each other and the result is 0, it implies that either X equal to 0 or X minus 8 equal to 0. But remember, they said non-zero. Therefore, we are going to discard this solution and consider this one. And if X minus 8 is equal to 0, it implies that what? X must be equal to 8. And remember, we said that A is equal to R, also equal to D, equal to 8. This implies that A is 8, R is 8, and D is also equal to 8. Now we have obtained the values of A, R, and D. But what are we looking for? We are looking for the sum of the what? First 5 times of GP. So what is the formula? The sum of terms in GP as n is equal to A multiplied by R to the power of n minus 1 divided by what? R minus 1, for which R is greater than 0. That is when R is positive. So let's substitute. We are looking for sum of the first 5 times where n is equal to 5, right? And we have seen that A is equal to 8 and R is also equal to 8. So let's substitute. As 5 is equal to 8 for A, R is also 8 to the power of n, which is 5, minus 1, divided by what? R is also 8 here, minus 1. Let's simplify the parentheses first. We have 8 to the power of 5, which is equal to 32,768. But if you subtract 1, you're going to obtain 32,767. So we have 8 multiplied by 32,767. We divide this by 8 minus 1, which is equal to 7. Now let us multiply this number with 8. If you multiply 32,767 by 8, you're going to obtain 262,136. So we have 262,136 divided by 7. And if you divide this by 7, you're going to obtain 37,448. So as 5, sum of the first 5 times is equal to 37,448. Final answer. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.